Three-child policy. Way back, China's Communist Party was greatly concerned about their rapid increase in their population because that would hamper their economic growth as well as food production. So, the one-child policy was introduced in the year 1980 by the leader of the Communist Party of China, Deng Xiaoping. One-child policy means the couple are allowed to give birth to one child. This policy had for a long time, and authorities reported this policy helped the country from hunger and water shortages. Though this policy was run for a long time and shown it as a success, there was a discontentment among people of the country and became controversial at that time. The controversies raised as there was an act of forced abortions, sterilizations and imposed penalties against those who violated the policy. These penalties led to discrimination between the poor and rich in such a way where the rich who can afford violates the rules of the policy and the poor cannot afford to pay if they have violated the rules. Apart from these, due to the one-child policy, China has faced gender imbalance due to the practice of female feticide. China witnessed social and economical irregularities too during the existence of one-child policy. Also, there was a decrease in the working population and an increase in the elderly population. If we observe the statistics of China's population, the ratio of people who are aged is greater than young people due to this one-child policy. This resulted in a lesser younger population in their country, and having observed a decline in the aging population who are unable to work and which had an impact on the economic growth of the country. Due to less young and elder population, there emerged a 4-to-1 family system where the youngest has to take care of both the parents and 4 more members of the family who are maternal and paternal grandparents. Looking after large families was tougher these days due to high cost of living and many other issues. As we have discussed, there exists less young population in China, and we know younger population are the workforce for any country. Due to the less workforce in China, there witnessed fewer taxpayers and less production. This would lessen the country economically as well as in production. And if this continues, there might be a chance of extreme inflation or deflation for China. Do you know, back then China relaxed this child policy in some of the areas to know the interests of couples. But the people there didn't show any interest in welcoming the other child as they couldn't meet the expenses of children qualitatively. However, China introduced the two-child policy in 2015 and came into effect in 2016, which means the couple are allowed to give birth to 2 children. Though relaxation limits shifted from 1 child to 2 children, major changes didn't take place in statistics of population. There was no rapid change in population statistics because people over there are well adapted to one-child policy. They believe one child is enough and further not showing any interest in another child. Other factors that affected the population of China regarding the acceptance of more than one child is the cost of living, education, and culture of long working hours. India was the first country to welcome national family planning, and this was introduced in India in 1952. But we didn't have any such policies that restrict or force the couple from having children. Though we don't have any such policies in existence, people here mostly prefer to have 1 child or 2 children. The statistics regarding childbirth in a family might vary from state to state. However, most people prefer to limit the size. Friends, when the two-child policy enabled to meet the requirements effectively, then how would three-child policy help China increase their fertility rate is a matter of question, as the cost of living, education, and culture of long working hours remained the same as before and no regulations made. Whatever the reasons might be, please do share your alternatives that China can introduce for their people to overcome the child policy issue or fertility rate. This is all about today's episode. If you like our episode, do subscribe and share our videos with your friends and family members.